What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector. Shortened it by 2 letters, without the IR at the end. The reincarnated Gil Scott living in the again.
Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Music City. Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, and Nissan Stadium on the shores of the Cumberland River. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Tennessee Titans. On the sideline, there's a look at the head coach of the Saints. His team playing exceptional football, 8-2 in their last 10. On the other side, it's the Tennessee head coach. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go. Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. Off we go through the raindrops here in Nashville. The Tennessee offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out by the #1 overall pick in the 2025 draft out of the U, out of Miami. It's Cam Ward.
So you take a look at last week's game, Mike, and you certainly wouldn't say that he played poorly. I mean, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. That's a clean slate. But when you talk to his coaches, they said they haven't seen him this motivated to bounce back after a loss in his entire career. So he's had a great week of practice. He's really challenging the guys around him to elevate their standard. And if it's any indication of how today is going to go, I think we're in for a treat.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ready. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 5.
Ready, go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Drake London was the intended receiver there. And it's going to be 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
So the Saints ready to go to work on offense for the first time. They're led out by their new quarterback, Greg. It is the rookie out of Oklahoma State.
It's not so much that he was able to throw for over 400 yards in last week's game, Mike, but it's the fact that he made it look so easy. Every time he touched the ball, it seemed like they were just up and down the field with very little resistance. And he doesn't necessarily have to repeat that type of production this week, but it certainly wouldn't hurt their chances of winning if he's somehow able to do so.
Another carry here for Shipley. Finding room at the 35. And he'll be taken down. It's a gain of 12 there. 1st down, New Orleans. Back to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. A peek at his receiving numbers from a week ago. Part of the offensive performance that led them to victory. That's caught. Trey Palmer was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
He'll look to throw. 18 yards on the pickup there. It's good for a Saints first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Ready?
They'll give it here to Shipley. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
2 yards on the pickup.
On the way.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now. Mustang 19. Go.
He'll drop to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down. Now they'll set up to throw. Out to his right. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Williams there. And that will lead to a second down. They'll look to throw. He's got it inside the 5. And he's in. Touchdown, New Orleans. A touchdown, lucky number 13 on the season. The extra point is up and good. And the Saints will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Titans offense going to take over now for the second time. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
30-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Set.
London brought in motion.
60 Bison.
From the gun, here's Ward. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. 3rd and a yard. It's the quarterback with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback. Come out to the 20-yard line. The Saints offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he continues to be a thorn in the side of defenses trying to stop him. Currently 2nd in the NFL in rushing.
Let's go now.
On the handoff, it's Shipley. Hunting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3. From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 6. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete. Trey Tucker, the intended receiver. And now it's 4th down.
4th down.
Let's go. Cougar 9, Panther 11, Panther 11. Let's go.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. He will have the conversion and more. And he is going to have a Saints first down. He's going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on 4th down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's Shipley. He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards. From the 46-yard line, a second down and 6. Once again, they'll give it to Shipley. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 2. Brings up third and 5.
This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
His offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settle on the field.
Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they turn it over on down.
All right, Mike, so in this situation, a defensive coordinator has two options. You can sit back and play the pass, or you can be aggressive and go after the quarterback. In this case, they chose the latter, and that's why they were able to force the turnover on downs.
Well, first down throw there is incomplete.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
Third down, they need 5.
Brings up third and 5.
Shotgun snap for Wolf. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Here's Blake Gillikin now as he's on to punt for Tennessee. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Saints offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They lead it here early 7-0 as they start with their first and 10.
Come on.
A carry here for Shipley. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
At the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
They'll run with Shipley. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
No gain on the play.
It's third and 4.
18 Cardinal. Let's go. Ready.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And he'll be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. One quarter in the books. 7-0 is our score. We're back in Music City after this. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Let's press all 80. 6.
On the ground, this is Shipley. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Up from his safety spots, Jesse Bates makes the play.
3-yard pickup.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, they're going to have to look to their defense to play really well. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
60 Bobcat. 19 Lions.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
That's going to be caught. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. An incredible play there on fourth down in their own territory. 37 yards.
That's a 16-yard
Here we
line.
go. Mustang 19. Go.
They'll look to throw again. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them,
That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown Saints. What a season it has been. He's at 28 touchdowns now for the year. The extra point is good. The Saints move out on top, 14-0.
Titans, nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Titans offense ready to take over once again. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10.
19, Charger, 19, 79.
Out of the gun, Ward. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Here's Ward. He's got his man, the tight end, David Njoku. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
16 yards.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10
Check,
at the
check.
42-yard line.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a 1st down.
47-yard line.
Come on, come on. Hit. 60.
They'll run it to the right here with Jacobs. And look out there. Upended at the line of scrimmage.
Danny Snellsmith on the stop. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the Saints'
Check, check.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 9. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
At the 46-yard line. A gain of 1. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
3rd and 9.
Get it. Back up.
Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion.
Go.
Throwing on 3rd down, Ward. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
In punt formation.
Here's their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. The Saints offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. Spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football.
Ready. Ready.
On 1st down, here's Shipley. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Good for a Saints. 1st down.
They'll stay on the ground. Hunting very difficult in these conditions He gets forward here for a gain of about 3. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 6.
The 34-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
And 6 yards to go.
18 Cardinal, 8 Dragon, 60.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
Here we go, here we go. Top ball 18. Yep.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have the 1st down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Let's go. 19 Cardinal.
Handoff here, up the middle. They're going to work this down inside the 45. They get 15 on that game. 1st down, New Orleans.
Saints.
70 Timberwolves. Come on,
1st
come on.
and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this 1st half. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Ready. Ready.
Quick throw, taken in, and they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
A gain of 7. 1st down.
Here we go. Set. Go.
Forced out wide. He's got it at the 7, and he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. 2nd touchdown for him in the game, number 14 on the year. The extra point is good, and the Saints mistake themselves to a 21-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchdown. Out comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on 1st down. Throwing, Ward. He's got a man here. That's Eric Eilmanner. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Throwing is Ward. Our throw, right side, taken by Njoku. The Titans will use the 1st of their timeouts, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down. Now it's Ward. That's Dobbs open left side. And he'll be out of bounds here. That's only a gain of a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd
60
and
by
9.
6, 60.
A run up the middle with Jacobs. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up 3rd down.
Bronco switch, Bronco switch. Let's go. Alert!
Back to throw is Ward. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jaden Hicks. And a nice return will set them up in good field position right at midfield.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around, and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Here's 2nd and 6. He'll look to throw. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35.
Let's add that to the list of great throws we've seen out of this quarterback here in the first half. We thought he might be in line to have a good game, especially against this style of defense. But let's be honest, Mike, he's been more than just good. He's been sensational.
Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
5 here. Stephanie. 960 Bison.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down. They'll look to throw yet again. That is caught. And he will score again. Touchdown Saints. His big game continues. 3 touchdowns in this one, and now 15 for the year. No problem there on the extra point. The Saints move out to a commanding 28-0 first half lead. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready.
From the gun, here's Ward. To his tight end, Njoku. And he'll be run out of bounds. That's a good game. On 1st down, they pick up 7 yards.
They still have that timeout in their back pocket, so they can still throw the ball anywhere on the field. They've got to generate a chunk play, call timeout, and either try a long field goal or just chuck it deep into the end zone.
Left side in the hands of London. And he'll be taken down after a gain 3, but that is good enough for a 1st down.
And that 1st down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
On 1st down, it's Ward. Escaping to his left. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Week 12 is here. After this weekend, 2/3 of the regular season will be in the rearview mirror. Let's get into the highlights. Our tour around the NFL starts now. At Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis, the Colts at home to take on the Buffalo Bills. And it's the tight end, Jackson.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. A return now from the 4. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Saints offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he has been a tough guy to contain all season long, as reflected in those numbers that you see there. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Roll! Here we go, set!
Here's a run to begin this 3rd quarter, and they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
17 yards. And the Saints, 1st down. It's a gain of 17 yards.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Little short pass here. Caught by his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. He's got it inside the 5. And he's going to be brought down. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
18 Cardinal.
Shipley trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for you.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, New Orleans. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. The extra point is up and through. And the Saints stretch out this lead even more. It is now 35-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. That's fielded just shy of the goal line. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. The Titans offense ready to get back at it. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10.
No!
On play action, it's Ward.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Here we go, here we go!
Play action. Ward. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll go with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
Blake Gilligan in punt formation.
That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. Now, out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. They'll begin with 1st and 10.
Here we go! Go!
The drive will start on the ground. He'll manage only a couple. Powerful Rashawn Gary there in run support. From 29, here's 2nd and 7. Another carry here for Shipley. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They gave 18 yards on that one. It's good for a Saints 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Alert! Alert! Come on, come on.
They'll give it here to Shipley. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 1.
Reload. Let's go. Ready.
They'll stick with him again. And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, New Orleans.
That's good.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Ready. 70 Lions.
Back to throw. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. Exiting the pocket right. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 19.
Back to the air one more time. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Trey Palmer. Touchdown Saints. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes, just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here. Takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and the end result is still a touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense ready to see what they can do. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10.
Hey, check that. Hey.
Fake the handoff. Now Ward. That complete to Jacobs. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
Hold it ready.
Enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Shotgun snap for Ward. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
He's got to do a better job using his eyes, Mike, and he's just not manipulating the defense at all by looking off the defenders. And at this level of ball, if you just continue to stare down your primary read, you're going to lead the defenders right to the ball, and he's lucky this one just fell incomplete.
And not much there. Quick defense held to no gain. Here's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Out of the gun, Ward. This is taken in by Dodd. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 47-yard line.
To throw is Ward. That one taken in by London. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
First down.
Check.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. And Stutzman there for the stop. So, from the 37, here's 2nd down and 6. Throwing, Ward. He'll get this one out to Jacobs. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. Trying to put any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
And now this brings up a tough situation, Mike, because even if they were going to consider going for it on 4th down, how do you do so when you couldn't even manage to get a few inches on 3rd down? Disappointing result for them on that play.
And they'll try it now with Jacobs. And he's going to pick up a Titans 1st down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the 4th down conversion.
Let's go. 1st down.
Back to throw is Ward. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. It's incomplete. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's Ward. There's a short throw caught by Njoku. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3.
Here we go.
It's 3rd and 7.
Check.
Throwing is Ward. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to be taken down. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up 1st down and goal.
1st down.
Check.
1st and goal at the 5-yard.
Here's Jacobs. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter.
At the 3-yard line. A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. We'll go again from the 3. It is 2nd and goal.
Let's go now.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. And they are into the end zone for the 1st time today. Romeo Doubs. Touchdown, Tennessee. His 4th TD grab of the season. Carlson's kick is good. And the Titans cut into the lead a little bit.
Titans 7.
Here's Carlson now. They'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Saints offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time.
Come on.
Here's Shipley. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
At the 30-yard line.
And all you can do at this point, Mike, is just really marvel at how well he's been able to run the ball. And throughout the course of the game, they've certainly not been shy in giving it to him. And I think he's held up his side of the bargain.
He'll look to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They'll run with Shipley. Oh, big hole left side. 20, 15, and he will score. Will Shipley. Touchdown, New Orleans. Point after, coming up here. He's got it. The Saints will add one more onto their big lead.
7.
to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Titans offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll start out first down and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 70 Timberwolves.
From the gun, here's Ward. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9, and third down coming up.
It's a gain of 9. Makes it third and 9.
70 Lions. Reload.
Off play action, it's Ward. He's got his man. Complete to Iomanner. They'll come up here, first and 10.
And the Titans, first down.
Here we go.
They'll run with Jacobs. Down the sideline, past the 45. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
The challenge of playing a running back like this is you feel like you have him under control. You're doing a nice job putting a lid on him, and then all of a sudden, he's got a big spark play like this. That's the challenge. These guys are just so talented. You can only keep them down so long. That was a really nice run.
No gain on the play. Second and 10. At the Saints' 32-yard line.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Now it's Ward. With the man, he's got it. It's London. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
Brings up third and 2.
We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. He gets free. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
I think if that rush would have failed, Mike, I think they would have had an interesting decision to make come fourth down, but that's all out the window now. Nice pickup, sets up first and goal.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense, just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
And he's in. David Njoku. Touchdown Titans. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least will pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this point.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Saints offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early. Boy, did that pay great dividends to this point.
Ready, let's go.
A carry here for Shipley. He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards. Second down and 8.
Second and 8.
Here we go. Top row 18. Ready.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. A throw there on second down. Going to be incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
And that is incomplete. It was Jalen Watson who got the arm in there to break that one up.
Well, it's not going to make up for all the plays that they've been on the wrong side of up until this point. They finally are able to land a jab of their own, knock this ball away, and get a much-needed incomplete pass.
Mustang 19.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. The Titans offense about ready to take over once more. They'll start really in field goal territory already, but they're looking for more. Offense got it, 1st and 10.
Bronco switch, Bronco switch.
That's good for a Titans first down. 1st and 10 at the 19.
Roll.
The pass. He's taken down at the 17.
Check.
They face 2nd down and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Ready.
Now, Jacobs. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down.
Taken down at the 14-yard line.
It's 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Come on.
They send a receiver
19 Tiger,
in motion
19
left.
Tiger.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Check.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And the Titans are going to be set up 1st and goal. Good running takes them down to about the 4.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd
Let's go
and
now.
goal at the 5-yard
60
line.
Bison. 6.
One more time, it's Jacobs. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all. Big play coming up. 3rd and goal. They'll run with Jacobs. He slams it in there, and he is in. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Tennessee. Carlson able to knock through the extra point, and the Titans will get just a bit closer.
Titans 21. Daniel Carlson.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. This fielded at about the 9. Now an opening past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The Saints offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been unquestionably the star of the show, as they have just absolutely had no answer on the defensive side of the ball. Lots of space past the 45. And he's going to have the 1st down. And that's will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here. There are no 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Get it.
Once again, they'll give it to Shipley. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
The 3-4 defense, Mike, is predicated on the big man over the center, the nose tackle. He's big, he's strong, he takes up the entire middle of the defense, and that's exactly what we just saw in that play. He makes the stop for no gain.
Working 3 downfield, it is Williams. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the 4th.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
Not going for two, they'll kick the point after. He's got it. And the Saints add on to their already sizable lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Out comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. They'll do so with 1st and 10.
Bronco switch, Bronco switch. Come on, set.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
That's Dobbs open left side. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 at their 48-yard line.
Hey, one last throw here for Ward. This one up top for Dobbs. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So this one a win for the visiting Saints. And that's now 4 victories in a row as they continue to play as well as anyone in the NFL. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olsen. For our entire team, I'm Mike Zarica. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.